What if I told you there are real places on Earth that challenge everything we know about science? Nestled right in front of us, these locations defy the laws of nature as we understand them, forcing us to rethink our entire view of the world. Today, we're diving into 15 of these scientifically impossible places that push the limits of what we thought was possible. Some of these might leave you wondering if we've only begun to scratch the surface of what this planet truly has to offer. Lake Vostok, hidden beneath Antarctica's ice sheet, is one of Earth's most mysterious places. Discovered in 1996, it lies about 4,000 meters below the surface and has been sealed off for 15 to 25 million years. Despite the extreme conditions, the lake remains liquid due to geothermal heat and immense pressure. Scientists speculate it could harbor microbial life. In 2012, Russian researchers drilled into the ice above the lake but didn't directly sample the water. However, traces of organic molecules and possible microbial life were detected, though not definitively. Lake Vostok serves as a model for studying life in extreme environments, like Jupiter's Europa and Saturn's Enceladus. Despite contamination risks and harsh conditions, researchers are eager to explore further. Future missions could reveal insights into life's adaptability and Earth's ancient climate. While its secrets remain hidden, Lake Vostok stands as one of Earth's last frontiers. Now, you might be wondering, if life can thrive in such isolation on Earth, what does this mean for life on other planets? Well, there's another mystery here on Earth that's just as baffling, and it's located in the heart of the U.S. The Devil's Kettle, located in Judge C.R. Magny State Park in northern Minnesota, is one of the most baffling natural wonders in the U.S. Here, one stream flows as expected, while the other disappears into a mysterious hole in the ground, known as the Devil's Kettle. Despite numerous attempts to trace the water's path, including dye tests in the early 2000s, the destination of the disappearing water remains unknown. Some theories suggest it could flow into an underground cavern or a network of fissures, while others propose that the water evaporates before reaching an outlet. The region's karst geology, full of caves and hidden streams, lends some credibility to the subterranean theory, but no explanation has been definitively proven. Adding to the allure, some have even speculated about supernatural connections, making the site a popular, though risky, destination for curious visitors. Despite multiple investigations, the true path of the water from the Devil's Kettle remains one of nature's greatest mysteries, keeping both scientists and visitors fascinated. But what if the mysteries of nature don't end with disappearing waters? Some natural phenomena seem to defy not just our understanding but even the laws of physics itself. Lightning is one of nature's most powerful and enigmatic forces, and there's still so much we don't fully understand about it. But perhaps the most puzzling lightning-related phenomenon can be found along the Catatumbo River in Venezuela, where the storms seem to never stop. There was a brief pause in 2010 when the storms took a break for over a month. But aside from that, the skies over the river are lit up with lightning nearly every day, sometimes for as many as 260 days a year. The lightning begins around 7 o'clock in the evening and continues raging until sunrise the following day. This constant storm has attracted countless scientists who have gone there to verify the claims of locals, and every single one has confirmed them. However, despite years of study, no one has been able to explain why this happens. One theory suggested the presence of uranium in the atmosphere, but that idea was quickly dismissed. Yet, after numerous visits and intense scrutiny, the mystery remains unsolved. And so, this astonishing lightning phenomenon continues to baffle scientists and onlookers alike. Yet, lightning storms aren't the only thing on Earth that behave in a way we can't explain. Imagine a river that's so hot, it could cook anything in its path, and it's not because of volcanic activity. Deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, there's a river that boils at a staggering temperature of 196 degrees Fahrenheit. Anything that comes into contact with the water is instantly cooked alive. In theory, the only way a river's temperature could reach such levels is if it's flowing over or near a volcanic hotspot. However, the nearest volcano to this river is almost 700 kilometers away, far too distant to have any effect on the water's temperature. So scientists are left scratching their heads, unable to explain what's causing this unusual phenomenon. Some have speculated that the river flows over a fault line deep beneath the Earth's surface, while others suggest that it might be a creation of the gods, designed for their twisted amusement. It's definitely not a place you'd want to take a swim. While boiling rivers might seem impossible, nature has even more strange wonders hidden in the depths of the ocean, one of which is a mysterious blue abyss that holds secrets of the past. But before we continue, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, just press the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It means the world. It really supports this channel. And if you do that for me, I promise my team and I will do everything we can to make this show even better for you. Deal? Off the coast of Belize, the Great Blue Hole is a massive underwater sinkhole near the center of Lighthouse Reef. Formed during past ice ages when sea levels were lower, this submerged cave system is one of Earth's most fascinating marine phenomena. Stretching over 300 meters across and plunging more than 125 meters deep, its dark blue waters contrast sharply with the surrounding coral reef. Inside, ancient stalactites and stalagmites provide scientists with records of past climate shifts and sea level changes. Beyond its geological significance, the Great Blue Hole supports a rich marine ecosystem. Divers encounter nurse sharks, reef sharks, and giant groupers, while researchers study its water composition to understand deep-sea environments. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this natural wonder is both a diver's paradise and a key site for scientific exploration, offering insights into Earth's past and deep-sea ecosystems. In the depths of Siberian forests, there's a place that feels unnervingly wrong, as if an invisible force is watching. This is Fire Eagle Nest, a mysterious crater that has earned a sinister reputation among locals, who have long believed it to be a site of dark energy. Despite its eerie atmosphere, scientists have yet to fully explain what makes this place so unusual. The crater, which is only a few hundred years old, couldn't have been caused by a meteorite, as some initially speculated. What's even stranger is the abnormal growth of trees around the crater, trees that have grown at an astonishingly fast rate, similar to those found near nuclear disaster zones. And the anomalies don't stop there. Anyone who ventures too close to the crater reports feeling intense nausea and headaches. In one incident, an explorer, who was in perfect health, suddenly dropped, passing away just a few kilometers from the site. Fire Eagle Nest isn't the kind of place you'd want to visit without fully understanding the risks. For those brave enough to explore, the consequences could be much more than just a bad feeling in the air. What do you think is causing the strange energy around Fire Eagle Nest? Could it be something natural, or is there a darker force at play? Let us know in the comments below. Deep in Turkmenistan's Karakum Desert, the Darvaza gas crater, better known as the Door to Hell, has been burning non-stop for more than 50 years. This massive crater, nearly 70 meters wide and 30 meters deep, was formed in 1971 when Soviet geologists accidentally tapped into a natural gas pocket. The ground collapsed, and to prevent methane from spreading, they set the gas on fire, expecting it to burn out in weeks. Instead, the flames continued to rage, reaching up to 15 meters high. In 2013, explorer George Karounis became the first person to descend into the crater, discovering heat-resistant bacteria thriving in its extreme conditions. Despite its remote location, the Door to Hell has become a major tourist attraction, glowing eerily against the desert night sky. However, on January 2022, Turkmenistan's president announced plans to extinguish it due to environmental concerns. Yet for now, this fiery pit remains one of the most mysterious and scientifically baffling places on Earth. Speaking of flames, let's shift gears to something equally bizarre but less fiery, a cave where even your belongings mysteriously turn to stone. Would you leave your keys behind for that? Deep in North Yorkshire, England, lies the Petrifying Well, a cave where objects left near its waters mysteriously turn to stone. Visitors often leave items like keys, coins, or even teddy bears by the water, knowing that when they return weeks later they'll find these objects petrified. While the process of petrification isn't entirely unusual, it occurs when water with high mineral content seeps through porous materials, slowly turning them to stone. What's baffling here is the speed. Typically, petrification takes hundreds of years, which is why stalactites and stalagmites form so slowly. But in this cave, it happens in a matter of weeks. Despite scientists' inability to fully explain the rapid process, tourists continue to visit in droves, eager to witness this bizarre phenomenon firsthand. The Petrifying Well remains one of England's most curious and scientifically puzzling places. Ever wonder what would make rocks move on their own? It might sound like a myth, but in California's Death Valley, rocks seem to defy gravity in a way no one can explain, except for one breakthrough discovery. Deep in California's Death Valley, Racetrack Playa is home to a bizarre phenomenon, rocks that appear to move on their own, leaving long trails in the dry lake bed. For decades, these sailing stones baffled scientists and visitors, as no one had seen them in motion. Spanning nearly 5 kilometers long and 2 kilometers wide, Racetrack Playa is a barren, cracked surface of fine clay and silt. Scattered across it, rocks weighing hundreds of pounds mysteriously glide, carving tracks that stretch for hundreds of meters and change direction unpredictably. The mystery persisted until 2014 when researchers discovered the cause. In rare winter conditions, a thin layer of water freezes overnight, forming a delicate ice sheet. As temperatures rise, the ice breaks apart, and light winds push the floating ice sheets against the rocks, sliding them across the softened mud. Though the mystery is solved, the sight of these solitary stones and their eerie trails continues to challenge our perception of motion and the hidden forces of nature. The city of Cahuachi in Kazakhstan stands out for its strange and puzzling impact on its residents. Throughout the year 2013, the people of Cahuachi were mysteriously struck by an overwhelming urge to sleep. It wasn't just a few tired individuals. Everyone, young and old, would suddenly fall asleep without warning. Whether they were in the middle of class, walking home from the store, or even relaxing in the park, the town's residents would drift off at any time of day. It didn't stop there. Animals in the area were affected too, with pets and livestock also falling asleep for no apparent reason. Then, as quickly as it had begun, the phenomenon ended, leaving the people of Cahuachi even more baffled. While some have speculated that a uranium mine beneath the city might have caused the strange drowsiness, perhaps due to carbon monoxide depleting oxygen levels in the air, the mystery remains unsolved. Speaking of strange phenomena, there's a place where rocks don't just ring, they hum like bells, and nobody knows why. It's not just the sound that's curious about Pennsylvania's ringing rocks, there's something even more mind-boggling. When most people think of famous stones, they probably picture Stonehenge or the Giant's Causeway. But in Pennsylvania, the ringing rocks are just as mysterious. At first glance, they seem like an ordinary pile of boulders, but striking them reveals something strange. One third stay silent, another third produce a dull thud, and the last third ring out like bells. No one can explain why. If ringing rocks aren't enough, Mexico's zone of silence offers another eerie phenomenon. Spanning about 50 kilometers, this area blocks all external communication. No mobile phone signals, radio, or Wi-Fi work here, and even NASA's equipment fails. The zone is located in a desolate desert, making it feel almost otherworldly. Theories about why it happens range from frequent meteorite activity in the area to more mysterious explanations involving alien interference, leaving the cause of the phenomenon a complete mystery. What do you think is behind the ringing rocks? Could it be a natural phenomenon, or is something more mysterious at play? And what's your take on the zone of silence? Do you think it could have extraterrestrial connections? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and follow the channel to discover more interesting things. The Blue Pond in Hokkaido, located in Bi Town on Japan's northernmost island, is one of the most visually striking natural features you'll ever see. Its vivid blue color seems almost impossible, yet it has a completely scientific explanation. The intense hue isn't the result of anything mystical. It's caused by aluminum hydroxide particles in the water, a byproduct of the Shirahige Falls Dam, which was built in 1980 to create the pond. These aluminum hydroxide particles scatter sunlight, a process known as Rayleigh scattering, which is the same reason the sky appears blue. While the color itself is a surprising result of the dam, it's further enhanced by seasonal changes, making the pond's appearance even more captivating throughout the year. The blue pond's surreal color often leads people to believe it's something artificial or magical, but it's a rare, scientifically explainable phenomenon. Today it has become one of Japan's most famous tourist destinations, drawing visitors from around the world to experience its breathtaking beauty and the mystery of how it came to be. Spotted Lake, located in British Columbia, Canada, is one of nature's most baffling wonders, with a striking appearance that almost feels out of this world. The lake is covered in colorful spots, each varying in color from blue to green to yellow, depending on the mineral concentration in each pool. This surreal sight is not only visually captivating but also holds deep cultural and spiritual significance. For centuries, the indigenous Silks people of the Okanagan Valley have regarded Spotted Lake as sacred. They believe the waters have therapeutic properties and have incorporated them into their ceremonial healing practices for generations. Today, the lake continues to draw curious visitors from around the globe, all eager to witness its otherworldly beauty. Despite its growing fame, the mystery of how Spotted Lake was formed and the rich stories tied to it only add to its intrigue. This combination of natural wonder and cultural reverence makes it a must-see destination among the many unexplained phenomena that fascinate people worldwide. Yet no place seems more mysterious than the caves of Naica in Mexico, where enormous crystals have formed in near-impossible conditions. Could these caves hold the key to understanding the limits of life itself? Magnetic Hill, located in Leh, India, is a mesmerizing phenomenon where vehicles seem to defy gravity by moving uphill on their own. For years, this optical illusion has baffled visitors, with many attributing the strange occurrence to magnetic fields or mysterious forces. However, the truth behind this illusion is far simpler and rooted in the region's unique topography. The road at Magnetic Hill is actually a slight downhill slope, but the surrounding landscape creates the illusion of an uphill incline. This visual distortion tricks the brain into thinking objects are moving against gravity, when in reality, they're simply rolling downhill. Despite the name, there is no magnetic anomaly or gravitational disturbance, just a clever optical illusion created by the local geography. Today, Magnetic Hill is a popular tourist destination, not only for the illusion but also for its breathtaking scenery and cultural importance in the Ladakh region. It continues to fascinate visitors, challenging their perceptions of the natural world, even though the explanation is firmly grounded in simple geography and optical perception. The Crystal Caves of Naica, located in Chihuahua, Mexico, are a remarkable natural wonder that seems almost too incredible to be real. These caves are home to massive selenite crystals, some of which measure up to 36 feet long and weigh as much as 55 tons. Discovered in 2000 by miners, the caves lie about 1,000 feet below the surface, in a place where extreme conditions, temperatures around 50 degrees Celsius and humidity levels near 90%, have allowed these colossal crystals to grow over millions of years. The crystals formed in an environment rich in gypsum-filled groundwater, which slowly deposited minerals onto the crystals, enabling them to reach their extraordinary size. The unique geology of the region, including an underground aquifer, created the perfect conditions for their growth. These caves were isolated for millions of years, adding to their mystique and giving the discovery an almost otherworldly feel. While the scientific explanation behind the formation of the crystals is well understood, their sheer size and beauty continue to captivate visitors. The harsh, extreme conditions in the caves limit access, making it feel like a place from another world, one that, despite being scientifically explainable, still seems impossible to exist. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now. I'm sure you'll love this content. Comment below about the next country you'd like to see featured on our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.